Layers of the Atmosphere, presented by Roy Remark de Guzman. Earth's atmosphere can be broken up into 4 individual layers separated by invisible changes in air temperature. The first of the 4 layers is
the troposphere.
The troposphere is the layer of the atmosphere inhabited by every living creature on Earth and where all weather occurs. It extends from the ground to roughly 7.5 miles above Earth's surface. Temperatures in the troposphere are constantly changing. As you climb in altitude through the troposphere, the air temperature begins to decrease, eventually dropping to negative 52 degrees Celsius. When the temperature in the atmosphere stops dropping, the second layer of the atmosphere begins.
The stratosphere.
The stratosphere contains the ozone layer, which protects every living thing on Earth from dangerous ultraviolet rays given off by the sun. The ozone layer has a higher concentration of ozone than anywhere else in the atmosphere. Ozone forms when ultraviolet rays from the sun split molecules of oxygen in half. After being split by the ultraviolet rays, the now single oxygen atoms attach themselves to unharmed O2 molecules, forming an O3 molecule.
Ozone.
Ozone absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun and converts it into heat, warming the stratosphere from negative 52 degrees Celsius to negative 3. The stratosphere ends at about 31 miles above Earth's surface, leading to
the mesosphere.
We know we've entered the mesosphere when the temperature drops again, eventually reaching to negative 90 degrees Celsius. This drop in temperature occurs because the ozone layer is no longer around to heat up the surrounding atmosphere. Because of the very cold temperatures, ice crystals can be found in the mesosphere. The mesosphere isn't just really cold. It also protects the Earth from being struck by meteors and metal junk hanging out in space. In fact, if it weren't for the mesosphere, the Earth would be full of craters. So how does the mesosphere protect the Earth from the endless flood of life-threatening meteors? Well, incoming meteors and space junk collide with the ice crystals and other meteor debris floating around the mesosphere. This collision creates friction and heat, which destroys the meteors and space junk, leaving behind the trails of glowing hot gases. These are the shooting stars that you sometimes see in the night sky. The mesosphere extends out 53 miles above the Earth's surface. After that, you reach the point of no return before the vast dark vacuum of outer
The
space.
thermosphere.
When the sun's rays start to heat up the atmosphere, once again, we've reached the thermosphere. There is nothing protecting this layer of the atmosphere from the heat of the sun, which is why its temperature grows to 1800 degrees Celsius. This is one reason why astronauts use spacesuits. They also use them because the air is so thin that it is impossible to breathe. The thermosphere is separated into 2 different sections, the ionosphere and the exosphere. The ionosphere is full of electrically charged atoms. These atoms are called ions. They are responsible for bouncing radio waves back to Earth's surface. The ionosphere is also home to the aurora borealis or the northern lights. These amazing light shows are caused when solar particles strike atoms in the ionosphere, causing them to glow. The second section of the thermosphere is the exosphere. The exosphere is where satellites that relay television and phone signals orbit our planet. Layers of the Atmosphere, presented by Roy Remark de Guzman.